let's talk about candle magic for beginners. Hi, I'm Sandra from MysteryWitchSchool.com, and if you're new to this channel and you want to learn how to be a Wiccan or a witch, hit the subscribe button below so that you don't miss anything. In this video, I want to show you how to do a simple candle magic if you are just starting to learn candle magic. And this is about you developing your skills as a witch. Now, there are many candle magic books out there, there's videos on YouTube, there's things on Google, everywhere, on how to do specific spells for specific things. And that's great, but when you're following somebody else's spell, you're following someone else's spell. And that may not necessarily be the right thing for you and your circumstances. So if you are really trying to learn to be a witch and stand in your power as a witch, you're going to want to learn how to do these things for yourself and how to construct things for yourself. So this is a simple way to start learning to do your own magic and put things together. And what I'm going to show you isn't the exact things, but I'm going to show you where to go to find things so that you can put them together to create your own magic. Because it's when you start doing your own research and you start putting things together and learning from the resources out there, from people, that's when you really do start to learn. You can do magic out of books, and you can do magic watching other people do spells and things. But until you are out there searching for the correspondences and the right colors and the right herbs and the right oils yourself, you're not going to learn as much. So with a simple candle magic spell, you are using a candle. That's one of pretty much the first place to start. The candle itself represents the physical. It represents what it is that you're wanting to bring to you. That's its purpose, and that's why we use it. It is bringing what's in the desire, what's in the mental realm, what's in your head, into something physical, into physical manifestation, so that what you're wanting to bring into physical manifestation will follow. So that's the whole idea of getting out of the head and into the physical. And with witchcraft, it's not just mental magic, like a lot of the chaos magic and law of attraction stuff out there. We bring things down into the body and down onto the earth plane. We work with all three realms, the mental, the emotional, and the physical. We're not just stuck in the head, and we're not just working on feeling the feelings. We're working with all three aspects. So the candle magic is, the candle is the physical. So the first thing you want to decide is what you're doing the magic for. Are you doing it for relationship? Are you doing it for money, health? Then you want to find out, well, what kind of, if it's money, for example, what sort of money? Do you want fast money? Do you want a steady income? Do you want to build wealth? And so you will then go and research the best colors to use for the type of money magic that you're using. So in this example, I've got a green candle. So maybe I'm doing some fast money magic. So you've got a green candle there for money, green representing money and the earth, and that's the candle that's chosen. Okay, so that's where we start. The next thing you want to do with your candle to give it more power and to make it more tailored to what you really want and to who you are, is to decide then on what oils you want to use to dress the candle. So the idea of dressing the candle in an oil is to start to bring the energy in through physical action into the candle, and also on that psychological level to bring the energy into the candle in the psyche. So you start the subconscious mind already planning on how to bring things to you. So the whole preparation of your candle magic, deciding on the color, deciding on the oils, deciding on the herbs, tweaks your subconscious mind to start the process off. While you're preparing everything, things are already happening in the background to bring what it is that you want to you. And often you'll find with magic is that sometimes the thing will happen before you've even done the spell. And the reason why that's happened is because the subconscious mind has already started, and that thing is in your sphere of availability and can come to you quite easily. So you've got your desire, you've decided on a green candle, so for example for magic, for money, magic, and then you decide on what oil you want to use to dress the candle. So you'll go and look for your correspondences in regards to oils and herbs related to your magic. So this is where, as a witch, you will collect books on magical correspondences, books of shadows. There are many books out there that have magical correspondences in them, and of course they're very easy to find on the internet as well. So it's pretty easy and pretty quick to be able to gather the information together to know what to use for your spell. So this video is basically about you doing the research and me just showing you how to put it all together once you've done it. You find your oil, and you may have an oil blend, which means you will probably use more than one oil. You may mix the oil, so you may mix some patchouli oil with some clove oil and maybe some cinnamon, for example, depending on how you want the money to come to you and what you need the money for. When you're dressing your candle, you want to if you're bringing something to you, you want to copy that action and anoint the candle by rubbing the oil into the candle, drawing it towards you to the center of the candle. Then you turn the candle upside down and draw the oil into the middle from the bottom. And the reason why it's done this way, as opposed to just drawing it down the whole candle, is because you're wanting to open up the heavens and the earth to bring you in this money. So you're working as above, so below. So you're bringing it from the heavens and you're bringing it from the earth. So you're working with the polarity of yin and yang, of the masculine and feminine energies, and the heavenly energies and the chthonic energies. So it's all blending together. After you have anointed your candle, it's also important because candles burn differently. And a lot of the time it's to do with the wick. And so you're going to need a wick trimmer so that you make sure that your wick is a certain length. Now this wick's already been trimmed, but a wick trimmer is something you can buy from a candle store, a place that sells candles, and to trim your wick so that the candle burns down nice and evenly, depending of course if there's any drafts or anything in the room that you have the candle. Next you're going to want to dress the candle in some herbs. So I've already got some herbs here. There were some herbs in the dish, money related. Spread them out in your little dish so that you can then roll the candle in the herbs. And this just adds some more texture to the candle. It also allows you to get your hands dirty so that you're bringing your physicality into the spell. And as you're rolling it, you can just start to imagine rolling in whatever it is that you want. So for example, you might be rolling in the money, rolling in that relationship, rolling in health. Then you pop your candle in the holder. So the candle is dressed with oil, it's dressed with the herbs, you've trimmed the wick, you've got the right color candle. Now it's time to charge the candle with your energy. So this is where you just say, I charge this candle with the energy of money, so that the money flows to me easily and effortlessly and speedily. Then you light the candle. Almost my hair on fire then. The burning time is all over again. Okay, I can even smell it on my hair. Okay, try not to burn your hair. Then as you are you have lit the candle, I'm a bit sidetracked now. You've lit the candle and you are focusing on bringing in now the feeling. So the rolling of the candle, dressing the candle, all of that is about getting your body involved and getting the movement of your body, because it's actually important to get your body involved in some way in the magic. Next is getting the emotions involved in the magic. So this is where you start to feel, while you're watching the candle flame, what it is you expect you're going to feel when you have whatever it is that you want. So in this case, if it's money, it's what does having money feel like? Having lots of money, what is that going to feel like? It's most likely going to give you a sense of relief, a sense of ease, a sense of freedom, a sense of choices. So what does the ease and the relief feel like? Because that's essentially what money is about. And feel into how easy it feels, how much relief you feel. And that money just pouring all over you, or pouring into your bank account, and enjoying the feeling of that money, and how enjoyable it's going to be able to have that money to use in the way that you want to use it. So that's where the imagination comes in, but you're not just visualizing what it is that you want. You are feeling, physically feeling what it is that you want in your body. So you're bringing it back down into that manifest world by bringing it into your body, and not just leaving it up here in the head. And when you've built enough of that emotional energy, it's then time to release that energy. And a good way to release that energy is to release it into the candle. Now, you don't want to blow the candle out, because you don't want to blow the spell away, or blow it, so to speak. What you want to do is simply blow into the candle all of that wonderful energy that you've just accumulated into the candle. And then allow the candle to burn down, knowing that as the candle burns down, the magic is starting to spread into the world. Now, if it isn't safe to let your candle burn down, then you can snuff it out and light it again the next day. So you'd be doing your spell over a series of days. Try to make it that you're doing it over maybe 3, 7, 9 or 11 days, so that you're burning it out in that time frame. And often when you're doing a spell for more than one day, it can actually make the spell much more likely to succeed, because you're putting a lot more emotional energy and making it real to yourself more frequently. So all you have to do is snuff the candle out, come back, go through the same process of feeling the energy as you light the candle, to let it, as you light the candle. Now this, when you come back to do the candle spell again, you don't need to get all involved in it again. You just need to feel for at least 60 seconds that feeling of relief of already having received that money, or already being in that relationship, or already having that health. And then you light the candle, and then you let it burn down. And you get on with doing whatever it is that you're doing. And that is how you do a simple candle spell. It is that simple. The important thing is that you bring it from the mental desire into the physical body, into the physical world, through the candle, through the herbs, through the oils, and into the emotional world, or into the emotional body. So you're going all 3 levels of magic, all 3 levels of the self, to make it real in the astral, so that it becomes real in the physical as well. And that's candle magic. If you want to learn more about how to be a witch or a Wiccan, I have details to the Mystery Witch School 101 12-month training program, where you start right from the very beginning and go through a whole process of learning how to be a witch and Wiccan with a teacher, and also with a group of like-minded people. And that's very, very helpful for a lot of you, because I know so many of you say, look, I don't know where to start. There's so much information out there. Where do I begin, and what do I do? And it's really hard to do this without guidance, and it's really hard to do it out of books. Books can only teach you so much. So the details about that course are below this video. And thank you so much for watching this video, and blessed be, I will see you on the next one.